Hi, this is Chris Cioffi, real estate broker and owner of No Nonsense Real Estate. And this No Nonsense Real Estate tip, this is for you buyers, but it's also for you sellers. I'm gonna go over two of the biggest mistakes buyers are making when putting together and submitting offers on properties. Mistake number one, and I see this all the time and it blows my mind. So you're a realtor submitting the offer, it's about to present it to the seller's realtor. If you're a cash buyer or you're a finance buyer, you need to make sure, or better yet, require that that realtor is attaching your formal mortgage pre-approval letter with the contact details for that loan officer or mortgage broker, or if you're cash, a fully verifiable proof of funds with contact information for your bank, so that realtor representing the seller can call them up and say, yes, do they have access to these funds, yes or no? Or if you're financing, can you please verify this pre-approval letter and verify that the buyers provided all the documentation you need to give them this formal pre-approval. If you are not doing that, how in God's earth do you expect that seller to take you as a serious qualified buyer? And in most cases, savvy listing brokers like myself, in my listing agreement actually says, I cannot present an offer to my sellers until I verified the pre-approval or proof of funds. So you want to be a serious buyer, you want that realtor to present your offer to his sellers, you make sure and require that you are submitting a formal pre-approval letter or a proof of funds with your offer. As simple as that is, so many times these offers come in and we don't see them, and it's happening every single day. Mistake number two. So you're putting together your offer and your offer's below list price. Maybe it's $5,000, maybe it's 10, 20, maybe it's $100,000. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Do not, and I repeat, do not allow your realtor to present that offer, and more than likely it's going to be via email, and put in the attached body, attached offer. I see this all the time. It just says attached offer. There's no logic, there's no insight, there's no documentation, there's no comps that show where the hell you came up with that offer price. And when I'm a listing agent, that instantly pisses me off. It looks like you made up a lowball offer price. You're gonna piss off the seller, and you know I already have on my documentation verifying why my house is worth every penny of that full list price. How do you expect me as the listing broker or my seller to take your offer seriously if you've given us no documentation? What you need to do, or better yet, what you need to require from your realtor, is when they're putting that email together and attaching that offer and that pre-approval letter or those proof of funds, they're giving detailed insight and logic and documentation into what you reference to develop that offer price. That could be deficiencies in the house, that could be comps that further support your offer price, that could be insight into maybe some challenges with the floor plan or the location, whatever it is that you've taken into consideration that shows why you came in at the offer price you did. That listing agent and the seller don't have to agree with your logic, but at least they're going to respect you more because at least there was some documentation and some thought and insight put into that offer. Now what you've done is you force the seller, if they're going to counter you and not accept your offer price, they then need to flip the script on you and give you detailed insight into why their counter offer, what logic did they use, what documentation. So at least you now are gaining leverage in the negotiation, and that seller is going to respect you as a much more serious buyer because you gave that insight, so you didn't just make up that number. Trust me, these two mistakes, which sound so small, consistently happen to impact the success of a buyer. And sellers, now you know how you should be responding to situations where these buyers make these mistakes. So good luck. Don't make these mistakes. You'll be a successful buyer. You'll be a successful seller. If you like real estate tip videos like this, check out the rest of my YouTube, which is No Nonsense Chris, my Instagram, which is no_nonsense_Chris, or our website, which is nononsensere.com. Good luck, guys.